What is going on YouTube? It's Dervador Weldor, and I'm coming at you with another video. And got some really cool stuff going on here. One of them is, check it out guys, a freaking metal roof on a shop expansion. Over halfway done, just waiting for some more steel to show up. And next cool thing I'll show y'all here in a second. Check that out. I've been doing some Noah Main, Facebook, Marketplace, Craigslist, hunting around kind of stuff here. Got me a freaking torch set right here, the cart, and I got the torch and regulators and everything sitting on the 350 because this is going to go on the 350. But I got this whole set right here, not including this blue bottle, ignore that blue bottle. This right here for $250. And literally the same day I came home, my neighbor came over and he's like, man, I got a welder. He's like, I got a freaking welding machine. And it's just sitting here staring at me. I don't know what to do with, right? And my first thought is, man, it's going to be some freaking POS welding machine that you know, some off-the-wall brand. Check it out, guys. It's a freaking Hobart Handler 180. And he let me have it for 120 bucks cash. The thing works great, except for every once in a while, the trigger in this genuine Miller gun right there gets a little stuck. Now, he got some flux core wire in it, which is probably how I'm gonna run this machine anyway. And what it comes to find out, it's just perfect that I get this thing, because this is now gonna be the companion MIG welding machine to go on the 350. All right, so it's just fantastic. I've been putting it through its paces. This thing right here, you know, I got it on the 1/4 inch setting. I'm just laying down some beads, and it's running really good. I mean, laying down some really good beads. And I'll tell y'all something right now. This thing right here sat on my neighbor's trailer across the street there. Sat on his trailer for almost a year and a half. This thing sat out in the weather for almost a year and a half. And listen to it. It's just fine. Nothing funky at all going on. They even got some weird off-the-wall welded brand T11 flux core in there. Some bugs that have decided to make their home in there. They're going to take an air compressor and blow all this shit out. But it's great. I mean, freaking 120 bucks. Can't beat it. And I know I said I ain't big on used machines. It'd have to be a really damn good deal for me to get a used machine. And this is a pretty damn good deal. So I'm jumping on it. I'm going to roll. So guys, now on the back of the F350, you can see I've got the new Hobart 180 hooked in the old 145 here. And what we're going to do is we're going to fire up the old 145, and I'm just going to run some beads on this plate here because I want to see how it handles. This thing is full freaking power. This is wide open, man. This thing is on tap 4, 75 inches per minute, I guess, or I don't even know if that's how it's measured, but tap number 4, setting number 75, and we're just gonna run with this, and we're gonna see what happens. So looking at our rated duty cycle here, maximum duty cycle of 30%, open circuit voltage of 30, right? So at maximum power, this thing says it'll draw 30 amps through. The Champion 145, the 220 volt outlet, only puts out 20 amps, it says. So we're gonna fire it up. We're gonna see if we can run some beads on full power. I did it with my Miller-Matic 211. Miller-Matic 211 is the companion machine now for my Champion Elite on the F-150. So this is gonna be the companion machine for the 145 on this truck until I get a Champion Elite for this truck. So we'll roll with it. We'll see what happens. So we're gonna look at this stuff right here. Check that out. Started off with the normal high setting I was using earlier off of the Shop 110, and I got that big old blob right there. Way too much wire feed. It was stubbing out. You could hear it. I turned it down, turn the wire feed down, got a little better, and then it smoothed out towards the end, but you can see it kind of not burning into this 1/4 inch piece of angle. So unfortunately, not going to be a very good companion machine for the 145. I run inverters off of this 145 all the time. Never really had problems with running my Millermatic 211 or my Lincoln 210 MP off of it. I actually haven't had any problems running them off of it, besides the fact that they will eventually draw too much power and trip the breaker. This right here, apparently, it don't like transformers as its buddy machine. So we're going to go over and we're going to move everything over here. I got the machine moved over and plugged into the Champion Elite here, and we're going to see how it runs off the Champion Elite, which I'm pretty sure it'll run off the Champion Elite with absolutely no problems. Tap number 4, 75 on wire feed. Running off the Champion Elite. We're going to make our welds over here on a different spot of the plate. Yeah, it's a little smoky and nasty, but old T11 flux core don't mind it that much. This is just a plate really to test functionality. They're not tested actual weld strength. We're just testing to make sure the thing actually works like it's supposed to. Oh yeah. One thing I noticed, I'm not changing consumables out. I noticed the tip's got a burr or something in it. Every once in a while, it gets stuck. There you go, see? Need to get a new tip for it, but we'll part with this for right now. Old multi-tool does multiple things. That tip is going to drive me nuts, YouTube. Come on, stop. Our ground clamp's trying to drag this thing down. Feel it dragging. Something's up with it. Come on. Quit being a douche. If I had more of these Miller tips, I'd put another one on there. There you go. And the wire is also old as shit too, and I don't know what condition the liner's in. sure it looks a lot better too. Well, I would say that's a definite success there. There we go, right there. That's it, running off the Champion Elite. That's it, running off the 145 right there. Hey guys, so conclusion here on these machines, old 180 and 210 MP. Honestly, something about the inverter, I guess the inverter helps clean up that power more. It may have a little bit more, you know, some more capacitors to it that kind of smooth things out some versus the transformer. But on Champion Elite it ran just fine. On the 145, couldn't really get full power out of it. So really, all in all, probably could run the 180 on the 145, but wouldn't recommend it. Definitely, if you're going to be running a companion machine with the 145, you definitely want a high quality inverter with it. But it did well with the Champion Elite. So I'm going to keep my plans for getting a Champion Elite for that F350 because it could really use the Champion Elite. I mean, it's a big truck and needs a big machine to go with it. So there you go, my new little welder. That was all the consumables. That was everything that I got with it that had sat in the weather for a year. Okay, so there's something to be said about Hobart machines, that they can survive being in the weather for a year on the back of a trailer. Rain, storms, snow, ice, heat, we get it all here in North Carolina. So, and I know right now, some of y'all saw my weld, you are going to give me so much shit about them welds, but they won't perfect. Well, let me tell y'all something. I got 4 AWS accredited certifications to my name. So if you want to start with that, that's fine. That's fine. But I guarantee you I have 4 more certifications than most of y'all. Alright? And the whole fact of the matter is, I'm not going to test that piece. It's not under no stress. There's no point. The whole point of me welding that piece was to see if the machine was running properly, not to go do a bend test and get it inspected. There's no point in doing it up like I'm going to get it inspected if there's not a CWI there to inspect it. Duh. Why am I going to do that? I just want to make sure the machine works like it's supposed to. So, just have to say that because of the crap I get. So, viewers, thank you guys for watching, and please be sure to like and subscribe. And there's a chance I'm going to be on a live stream with Noah's Welding on his channel tonight. So if you're not subscribed to his channel, go over to his channel and subscribe so you don't miss our live stream. Alright? Thank you guys for watching, and y'all have a fantastic day.